What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we've got another uniform video. This time we've got some alternate helmet rankings. With all the alternate uniforms that have been coming out this offseason, we've gotten a decent amount of helmets with them. Not as many as the uniforms, but we still do have 7 helmets to rank here, so that's a pretty solid list. As far as these go, there's not really anything that's that bad, so even if it comes in at like the bottom of the list, none of these are really like terrible. So keep that in mind. And before we get into it, thanks for stopping by for another video. And thanks for all the support on the recent uniform videos. Those have been really fun to make and really fun to talk to all of you guys about it. So a lot more videos are going to be coming out about uniforms, and I keep looking forward to having those conversations. And if you are new, thanks for stopping by for a video on the channel. I am Sportsmanlike Misconduct. I do uniform videos, NFL coverage, and concept videos. So if you enjoyed today's video, make sure to leave a like and maybe stick around because I've got some older videos like that and I've got some more on the way. All right, let's get into those helmets. So coming in at number 7, we have the Browns Alpha Dog Alternates. So the Browns can't really do much. They have an orange and brown color scheme. They've already got the orange helmet. They've already got the white helmet. So now they roll out the brown helmet, and there's not much they could have done with the design, taking into consideration the uniform that they're pairing it with, which is just straight up brown with some orange numbers. And that's about it. So when you look at that, I think this is about all they could have done with this helmet. It doesn't look bad, but it's not like super flashy. Any more addition of orange or any white on this helmet just kind of would have looked out of place. So it's not a bad helmet, but not much wiggle room here. At number 6, we have the Packers 23 Classic Leather Helmets. So when these came out, I said, oh my God, I love these. I meant that more in the context of being a leather helmet sweater era uniform, because the Packers aren't just going to take this leather helmet and go and put it on their normal uniforms, because that's not when they wore it. You can't just wear this with any other uniform, so there's no flexibility when it comes to using it as an actual alternate. So it's just the throwback, which is fine, but when you really look at it, it's a lot of detail, and I really like that part of it, but it's also just a brown helmet, just like the Browns, with, you know, a little touch up to some lighting and some stitching and some leather patterns, but it is really just a glorified Alpha Dog alternate. At number 5, we have the Pittsburgh Steelers Legacy Yellow Helmets. So these are some long lost gems, last seen in 2011, I believe, with a little bit of a glossier look and a black face mask. This time around, they did some touch-ups, and I think that they are all beneficial. I like the gray face mask only because it captures that throwback look. I like the yellow on it because it's not really a look that I think I've ever seen before on a football uniform. Maybe Oregon's done something like that in the past, or maybe Arizona State or something. But as far as NFL uniform goes, definitely have not seen this before. Obviously, the throwbacks for the Steelers are quite interesting, to say the least, but when it just goes with that, when it's just the helmet alone, you can't really screw it up, because they've got the same standard design, just a different color palette, and I like that. At number 4, we have the Commanders Super Bowl era throwbacks. So these are basically their normal helmets, except they've just got a few things switched, and it really just comes down to the small things in football uniforms that can really make a difference, because the addition of a yellow face mask and the addition of the classic striping is just so much better. It brings so much life to this helmet. It's better in every way. I like the Commanders regular helmets, but these are better. They weren't going to bring the Redskin back, so if that's a concern, whatever. You know, they're not going to do it, I don't think, but that's a discussion for not here. So let's just go to the next helmet. So the Bills went with a throwback as well when it comes to their alternate helmets this year, and I think it's better than the Commanders due to, one, how many red helmets have you seen in the NFL outside of the Chiefs and the Falcons throwbacks. I can't name any off the top of my head, and I really hope that there isn't any more, but I enjoy the color red a lot. And I think that they can switch these with other uniforms, like I was talking about earlier with the Packers. You can't switch them to your alternate uniforms. With the Bills, you can try out a ton of different combinations because it'll work with all of them. They're not even wearing their throwback in week 18, so they're going to be wearing their standard home jerseys, which is fine. It's going to look fine, probably really good, but they can wear that with so many different jerseys or combinations, so the flexibility of those gets it higher in my ranking. At number 2, we have the Los Angeles Chargers and their Supercharger Navy helmets. I put them at number 2, but these helmets are sick nasty. I mean, the Navy is just a really cool look. They finally completed the look like I've been wanting them to. The whole look is sick, but obviously we're just focusing on the helmet. So all Navy, fantastic. Anybody who wears a visor in this is gonna look sick, like LT. And I do like the font when they have the numbers on the helmet, because the modern font really plays into the modern throwback design for these, because they're not technically full throwbacks. They're just modern throwbacks. So nice job, LA. And at number 1, the New Orleans Saints white helmets. I'm putting it at number 1. I had to. I am standing on my claim that when these come out, when they wear them, they're going to have the best uniform combination in the league. And I'm standing on that right now, because this helmet is everything that I have ever wanted out of a white helmet, and a little extra sugar sprinkled on top for me, because the speckling is sick. The gold face mask, that's a nice touch. And then the striping pattern that I used to hate on the black helmets is made significantly better by having an all gold fill and then an outline for that. The whole thing just pops, and I love it. It's everything I've ever wanted. I said it once, I'll say it again. These are amazing. Thank you, New Orleans, for debut. Oh God, I like it so much I might even buy a mini thing and put it in the back somewhere. But that's going to do it for my alternate helmet rankings for the 2025 offseason. Let me know what your rankings are. Are they different from mine? Did I sleep on any of these teams? Let me know down in the comments below. But for now, that's all I've got for you guys. So until the next video, see you later.